in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Okay, thank you, Nuvolette.
We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all.
You think so,
You
Paimon?
got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people don't even want to leave.
They probably have that guy to thank for it.
Oh, you mean Wriothesley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader.
Yeah.
Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two with
And
him.
he's not trying to kidnap your
Paimon
brother or
wonders how he's
sister.
like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys?
He probably has a good number of tricks for every situation.
Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here, while not making everything feel super oppressive.
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
What? Who? Hello?
Huh? Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
I definitely think that you did. Me too.
Excuse me, is someone passing by? Could you do me a favor, please?
This poor man. Someone save him.
Nope,
Is
Paimon
he-
wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure.
Is he in the box?
Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you so much. I'm over here, inside this big box.
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder Paimon didn't see anything.
She seems so concerned.
Come on, traveler, let's go take a look. Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for days.
Out of the box.
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Fasol? Is his name Fasol? Did someone strip you of your clothes?
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
Your hat?
Just your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself? Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it. Something must have happened to your hair.
I mean, Paimon, there's no need to spell it out.
Sorry.
Poor man's got a balding spot.
Gets it now. No wonder why you had to hide inside the box. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away. What kind of hat was it?
I think you may have misunderstood me, but never mind. Please just help me find my hat. It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But when I came to, it was gone. It's really important to me, so your help would mean the world. I'll wait here for your return.
No.
Don't worry, we'll be back in no time.
All right. Reborn in the land of grievances. Can I knock on the chest?
I'm really sorry to bother you like this. Please, come back soon.
All right. If I were a hat, where would I be? Hello? Oh, are you in the other chest? Can I knock on the other chest? Oh, investigate. Join us and destroy the loudspeaker. Okay. Hello? Is there a hat down here? Oh, it is lower. Okay. Whee! Oh. I don't see a hat.
Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else.
So many chests. Were these always here?
Just
Check the water surface? Is it underwater? If I were a hat.
Water either. Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in.
By what wind, Paimon? We are underground.
Still not seen anything that looks like a hat.
We can just buy him a hat.
Huh, that's a good idea. If he's just looking to cover his head, then it shouldn't matter what kind of hat he's wearing. Why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? If memory serves, they got all kinds of stuff in there.
I'm not paying for the hat.
Huh? How did you know what Paimon was thinking?
I still can't afford some of the stuff they have in that shop.
Nothing gets past you nowadays. Well, either way, let's go check it out first.
There's still some stuff that I haven't, like, earned yet, I guess. In looking at the items that the store has, I don't know if it's available to me yet or what. Because they wouldn't let me keep all my credits.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Oh.
I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop.
I like his
Now,
accent.
just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread. Oh, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
A glaze-covered giant chunk of gingerbread. That's a new one.
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
Does gingerbread... Have we experienced gingerbread before in this game?
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself. I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy.
Magnanimous.
I'm just a nobody, after all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
Why, your heroic actions at Areneus have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know. Ah, you were the envy of all. And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you.
Ah, so it's because of him. And here I thought I made it as a hero.
Well, I'd figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery. After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke. And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, as fate would have it, I've become fast friends with Mr. Alvar himself. I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to force something to be true, it's often better to just go with the flow.
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to us.
Well, I did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor to meet the two of you. Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for?
A man's hat.
No problem. Anything else?
What else you got? I'll take anything.
Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Ew.
Wait, but that's, you don't have to be so nice.
No,
Well,
Paimon, we
it's not
deserve
like I'm
it.
getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of more coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods. Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
Well, when you put it that way, I'll take everything.
All right, Paimon will take a look.
After a moment's hesitation, managed to pick 2 snacks.
Are you sure you don't want more?
I want more, let me
These
pick.
opportunities don't come by every day, you know.
Do it, Paimon.
It's all right, 2 will do.
Never thought you'd turn down a chance to freeload.
It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for free.
I like stealing
But
stuff.
anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later.
Paimonology!
They'll be waiting for us.
Oh my gosh. I wonder who is the main scholar of Paimonology.
Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
No problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
I mean,
It's a
sure.
real sneaky way of getting good reviews.
He did give us free stuff, Paimon.
We've been gone a while. Paimon hasn't passed out from lack of air.
That's a good point.
Please come again.
Oh man, I wanted to buy things. I always forget to come back to the shop and purchase items. Whee! Alright, I think we have to take the lift, right? Yeah. Alright. Up we go. I guess I could have just teleported. That's fine. Hello, we have a hat now.
You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
This isn't my hat.
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair, too.
She's so
I
upset.
mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair. Wait, this isn't my hat.
I was correct.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
To be precise, someone else gave it to us.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something special about my hat.
Is there something in your
Does
hat?
it have some kind of sentimental value?
I don't think it's that, Paimon. I think there's something in his
Sorry,
hat.
I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight as well, so I suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Wriothsley.
Your Grace!
Your Grace. I just love that they call him that. Oh, his
Oh, hey, Risley. It's been a while.
his
It's a
eyes.
slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air.
In an
Also, I'm
underground
not at all surprised
area.
to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
It's what good adventurers do, after all.
Oh, look his hat.
Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch here.
That would be great.
As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret
The
Society.
Beret Society.
Best you avoid misplacing it again, You might not have the same luck next time.
That sounds like a threat.
Understood. Thank you so much.
Everything
Your
he says
Grace.
sounds like a hidden
Then-
threat.
Then I'll be off. I'll get going now.
What a strange guy. Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Oh.
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
What's this Beret Society?
Although most of the societies here will just
Although
turn individual
most.
brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things. If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the Coupon Cafeteria? It'll give us time to catch up, too.
Yeah.
And if you're still interested in the Berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
But I don't have a hat.
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria. But if we're gonna catch up...
I mean, we may get the really nice food, Paimon. Who knows?
All right then, please follow me.
Oh, that's right. It's down here. Whee! I should know this place. I stayed here long enough that I should know. Ah, good old Ben.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals
Super
today.
deluxe welfare meals.
I'll pass on the food then. What about you?
Super deluxe or best?
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
Wow, Paimon, that was rude.
It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
At least he tried to soften the blow.
Then I must beg Your Grace to find me some more ingredients, so I can come up with some more welfare meal recipes.
He has a point.
If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great shipments in from above.
You got any of that soda?
Yes, please? Huh. Paimon didn't know you could get non-welfare stuff at this place.
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Am I a VIP?
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
Not for me?
It's coming right up.
Are you getting one for me, Paimon? Is that why you got 2? The drinks.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
You got it.
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
I'm still trying to learn more about Fontaine. Just to be honest, I really wasn't that involved with a lot of it. You know, to be fair, I don't know. I played a pretty major role in the courtroom and finding clues, and I got put in jail, so I feel like I did do a lot of it. I'm gonna say I fought tooth and nail for the sake of justice, like any good attorney would.
Impressive. Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have the strength to make it out unscathed. Had you not possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance in the first place.
Oh.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter us.
That you can continue, it's
The guy we
fine.
talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
Does this have something to do with Nouvellette?
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
Just a little bit. Oh yeah, it's because you don't ever talk about yourself. I do want to hear about you.
So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself.
I bet you do. How you get those
I was convicted
scars?
and sent here at an early age.
Oh.
I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings. Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top.
Ooh.
So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
It was very interesting though.
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
I'm perfectly aware of that too, but even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you.
I appreciate
I
that.
would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
That's how I feel as well. Oh, I like that. I must thank you for your generosity, but I hate your guts. That's how I feel as well.
Your
Oh.
Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo.
Gasp.
They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while. We're trying to trace the goods to their source.
Do we gotta detectivize things?
Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress. You're dismissed.
I bet it was the Beret Gang. He was in a box. Maybe there was contraband, and that's why he couldn't leave. He put the contraband in his hat.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they like dangerous goods?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly.
Bring it on the sly.
Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats.
Oh.
So we have to examine everything carefully.
Hats again.
Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa, this is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem.
Yarn balls?
Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Does that mean that I can have some of it? You don't need the Mora, right? Credits are how you pay for things down here.
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
What? But that's just insane profit. Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
Let's get that title then.
It's only been a couple minutes since we agreed to continue friendly relations with each other, and you're already planning to overthrow me?
I mean...
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this? You can pick anything you want from it.
Yarn balls.
Consider it a gift from me.
I would like the yarn balls.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything?
Me! You keep ignoring me,
Paimon
Paimon.
will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
I never joke about things like
I
this.
like how she's like...
Paimon's gonna have a look.
I like how she bothered to float up to eye level so that she could talk with him. Can I choose something, Paimon?
Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must be worth a ton of Mora.
It's also giving off smoke. I don't know that that's a good idea, Paimon. Don't touch it. Uh-oh.
Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead?
Are you okay?
There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is it an abyss gem?
Is that so? Let me give it a try.
Oh, Risley, I don't know about that.
Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks.
I want to try. Let me. I would like pain.
Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun.
My constitution's a bit different from everyone else's.
Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
Yeah, you don't know that, but we'll try it anyway. Interesting. Echo time. Oh, my brother. Oh, my brother. Oh. Oh. My brother.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I relive some rather unforgettable memories.
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
I guess it doesn't hurt to be careful, but why a ball of yarn?
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box.
No,
and all
I
of
want
its
the ball
contents.
of yarn. Don't take my ball of yarn from me.
Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place, then. I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
Who's gonna take the box?
Wait, are you this free every day or something?
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met, either.
Those faces. I want to touch the box. Where's the box? Hi, Bran. I'm sorry, Bran. I called you Ben. I would like a welfare meal. Oh, I got it! Nice. I'll have a welfare meal. Aww. It actually remembered that it's a different day.
I should probably always keep a few super deluxe welfare meals in stock.
Yeah, you should. Look at all those hats! Oh, I love them already. I forgot my hat. I should put on my beret. I have a beret. They're like Sherlock Holmes hats.
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival.
I like his voice! He reminds me of, so in Princess and the Frog, Tiana's friend, I forgot her name, he sounds like down home southern New Orleans, like, I like his accent a lot.
Are these your two guests?
Doger?
Mm-hmm. Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier.
Dugier.
Society. This is their gathering place.
Of course it's French. Dugier. So fancy.
Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources.
Books.
Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
That's cute.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all. But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences.
Aww.
Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
The Beret Society.
Oh, so you were also involved with this, Wriothesley?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously. For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep. But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends. Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hats?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well. And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats. Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too, if you want to learn more about us.
He said that they've been waiting for a while.
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Wriothesley?
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Okay.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all? Well, we're already here, aren't we?
Yeah, might as well have a look.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
All right. Hello, sir. Actually, I want to talk. Can I talk to some of the other ones? Oh, I can. Oh, Wriothesley, what you doing, bud? Hanging out? I like the guy who is sitting in front of the chalkboard. I want to talk to him. Hello. May?
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Boumier?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look?
Yes, please.
We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves.
Oh, that's cute. Are there writers in the society?
Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tail. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need.
For the arts.
And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
This is so cute.
Don't worry, we will.
I still think they're hiding something, but this is really cute. Or at least first hat guy is hiding something. They might be innocent. Ooh, examine book. There's a good variety of books here, and it also looks like this section is regularly updated. Stop! No, stop! Ah! I had it on autoplay. I hate when it does that, where it's just like, come on, man, you can read faster. I'm like, no, I can't. Member's diary is also displayed among the books. It's probably included for recruitment purposes. Okay, let me read it again. Looks like the selection is regularly updated. If nothing else, one can definitely find something here with which to pass the time. Okay.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to
What's
you?
your name, Osale?
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
Do they sound like a Melusine? I said they sound like a salesperson.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members.
I don't have a hat,
I'm sure
though.
Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room.
Wow.
These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Paimon, I think that's a conflict of interest.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His Grace. We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
You really thought of everything.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
That didn't sound convincing. There's one more member I have to chat with. You! You're very buff.
Hey, you there, newbie.
Regis?
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this?
Hi, Howard. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That was really loud.
That's how I pump myself up every day.
Oh no.
A lot of my friends have found it super useful too.
Not Howard. This is what's his face. Why my brain think that's not Howard? That's a it's Starwell protagonist. Why can't I think of his name? I'm a horrible person. But yes.
With one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs and return to the day with all the optimism in the world.
To be fair, this is how Howard plays Luca. This is the kind of it where Howard finds Luca in his chest to do that voice is the same place that is it Chris? I'm really horrible. But it's from the same vocal place.
Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Okay, are we ready? Let's do it together, everybody.
Paimon's gonna pass.
I want to do it.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day.
I bet it will.
Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
I bet it'll come up later in this quest.
Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to
Oh man, I should have talked with him, but I had the
Of course, Your
chance.
Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
I love his accent so much.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add.
Oh, that was so fast.
You're back. What did you think about this place?
Wow, how did he not trip over those words? Did you hear how fast he said? Sorry, I'm getting all like voice actor nerdy here, but did you hear how fast he said, okay, then I don't have anything else to add? He just, so fast.
Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Oh, that's no pressure.
Wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process.
No pressure.
It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
I do, I say.
good.
I think it's pretty good.
You to get a society going here of all places.
Seems all right on the surface. That's more what I'm feeling, but I want to stay more positive.
So it seems that you were able to get a sense of our vision and values. That's all I can ask for, really.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict.
Oh, getting all...
But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits.
Look at you getting all
Which is why, in my
philosophical.
opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
Yes, but Wriothesley, have you done this? Have you reconciled with yourself?
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
Mm-hmm.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
It's true. That'd be me. I wouldn't want to do any of that.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
Ooh.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Maybe.
Oh, I almost never need them.
Almost never, you say. Hey, it's that guy. It's that guy who stole that thing. You have contraband under your hat. No, get back here.
Hey, is this the guy who lost his hat? Did you come here to relax too?
Oh.
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Why is everyone gasping?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back.
You're welcome?
I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
What happened to the other hat I gave you? I want that hat back.
Still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
No, I don't know anything, Your Grace.
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later.
Only a
After
little
all, It's
rude.
my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Right away.
No, don't touch it. Oh no, don't touch it.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
Do I? Do I?
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
Exit of what? We're in a giant room.
Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
I like how he led us to the exit of, like, the small gathering of people in hats. There's no exit. We're not in a different room. It's just a giant room.
And same to you.
No, but don't look suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
He didn't have plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well, what's your opinion of the society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
You mean the collection of people in hats?
Thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well?
They keep ignoring me. This quest, more than anything, it's just been like people talking at Paimon. Like, I'm here too.
Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? There's only one potential problem. If the society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Dissonance?
Is it being laggy? It looks okay to me. I know Stream Elements has been having some issues recently. So definitely let me know if it's being laggy, but it looks... Hello? Is it back up? OBS had a bit of a hiccup, but it seems to be okay now. Yeah, okay, that was weird. I just stared at it angrily and it said, okay, I'm sorry, ma'am.
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too.
It's a bit hard to put into words, but there is something off about this place.
As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about, sir?
Why
Same.
don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left. And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Oh.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
That would ruin the fun.
Just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment.
Ace Attorney.
It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
I'll take this as another one of your jokes.
I'll explain everything to you later, but right now we need to seize this opportunity.
Okay.
Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
He's getting real serious.
Then what are you gonna do?
Yeah, good question.
Good question. What should I do? Maybe I'll drop by the ring and sign myself up for a fight.
Well, I'm glad he's honest.
Wait, so you're really just gonna make us work while you slack off?
Good question. Hello, large area of the room where people are.
It's just as Wriothesley said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
Let's see if you can strike up a conversation. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was weird. It was strange. Like I looked over and it definitely went in the red for a little while. So I don't know if it was a stream elements thing. My internet seems fine. So who knows? Let's hope it doesn't do it again.
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something.
You don't remember what we lost.
Figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone see a glass bottle by any chance? Like that one? Oh. Oh.
Nobody?
Nobody. It's used to store some spice powder. Oh? Why isn't it?
It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost a whole bag of more or anything.
There was some in that chest over there, though.
Look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it. We're not going to tell Wriothesley anything, don't worry.
I'll go find Mr. Dugier.
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
Oh. This is sus. Feels like they're all terrified of something.
We can look around for it, yeah?
Well, I'm gonna look around for it. Excuse me. Pardon me, ma'am.
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Why are you so mean?
Sorry.
Why are you so mean now?
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Typing. He's doing NaNoWriMo. He's busy.
How can I help you?
Good luck, sir, with your writing. Can you give us the rundown again?
The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
Oh.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just, there's nothing more I can tell you. Please just leave me alone.
What? That's...
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Hey, big guy!
Hey, big guy! Hey, I'm not doing any investigating. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
Where'd your optimism go? Why is the light from your eyes gone?
I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and, I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right?
Oh.
You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but, it should be somewhere nearby.
Aww.
Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Are you just laughing at nothing? Was he just laughing at nothing? Do it again. You, laugh at nothing again. This man is not talking to you. He is not saying a word. Why are you laughing at nothing? I'm so confused. Okay. That's fine. Have a nice day, sir.
Oh, you're back. How were things at their headquarters?
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
They were acting super weird.
That would prove my suspicions. The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Like that one guy we find hiding in the box. He's like, what?
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place.
Guy in a box.
Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
He has.
And that's precisely why I took his hat.
You took his hat?
So the one who started it all was... It was you all along!
Of course it was.
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states.
How long have you been investigating this?
Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody?
That would be a lot of people,
Duke,
Paimon.
You can do whatever you want in this place.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs.
Oh.
In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds
Right.
a bit deep.
Trauma dumping.
I'm not sure she got all of it.
The Duke values will be emulated by the people.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society.
Threats? Fear?
And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
Yeah, there's probably something else there.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. And that won't turn out well in the long run.
Well, how long has
I have
this been
some
running?
faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish?
Fishing!
Bite?
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Oh. When is the time?
Hey, don't just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon! Hey!
You should be used to this by now. Wait until 6 o'clock. Okay. Didn't have to wait too long.
It's finally evening. Bryce
That took-
probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
That took 2 seconds. That was such a long time. Hello, Duke. As we agreed, as you agreed.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
Oh, that's different.
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far and go over any sticking points. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
No.
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
Ooh.
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first? It'd be one thing if it was just 1 or 2 people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help.
Maybe it's about you.
Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them.
Aww. Because you've been working with Dugier all along?
Yes, something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make them think I won't take their side. So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my true stance. Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present. There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
Whoops.
That makes sense. Wait, but does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
Now then you mention it.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own. But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it.
Ooh.
That likely set his internal alarms off all at once.
I wonder if the hats are hiding something, like the contraband.
Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth, and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground. I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
I don't remember.
So you did that on purpose?
Oh, because he asked the people to pick it up for him?
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the Society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble.
So that's the hint you were talking about earlier.
Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
Oh, yeah.
You used us as a part of your plan too!
So that's why you wanted us to come along.
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves. But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret.
I mean,
behind the
do we
society.
have a choice?
Would you be willing to lend me your support?
I don't think we have a choice.
But Paimon's still mad at you!
Sure, if all you need is help planning.
You have my thanks. Now, there are still two outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats.
Secret of the hats.
I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself. The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
What music do you like? This is the music that's always in your office. I was hoping for something different. Smash Mouth. Look at him enjoying his music. This is a great time for some tea. Such an old-fashioned man. You spent some time waiting in Wriothesley's office.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Her name sounds familiar.
Please, do.
Like that transition swipe.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
She looks familiar. Her name is familiar for sure. You know us?
Yes, my lover Faux told me all about you. Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
Your lover?
Slow down, take a deep breath, and start from the top. What happened at the Society?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Faux last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
With his hat?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you.
Does karate chop and flips him on his head. Hiya!
Every secret may be found within...
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry.
He's gonna do that.
Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather unstable ever since she arrived at the fortress. She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Get him.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
Forgive my discourtesy.
We believe you.
You got some nerve showing your face here.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know His Grace to be a reasonable man.
I like how a reasonable man. He's evil, but I like his voice actor.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
Yeah.
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Faux. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
Oh, is the...
I
Oh, are the black gems, like, do they keep them in their hats?
I've never seen that thing in my life.
You can do it, Avis.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
Oh, he angry.
It's all right, Elise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Oh.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please, don't press me further.
But why?
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for
Is she gonna leave the hat?
Peaceful evening, Your Grace.
Miss Avis, please show me your head. That is an order.
Is it like embedded into her skull?
There's nothing there.
It's on the hat.
I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head. The society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs?
This has a very, like, there's no war in Bossing Say vibe to it. Like, he's just not hypnotizing, but he's using those gemstones to basically, like, make them... he's threatening them with the gemstones, and I guess he knows their secrets? I'm not sure, like, how he's doing it.
I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Punch.
Everything that I do for the Fortress of Meripede.
But your grace is welcome to visit us any time to confirm the true intent of our
Ooh,
activities.
that bow.
All right, Avis. Let's head back.
No, I want to keep the hat. I want a hat.
Just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad. We should have shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
Ooh. Angry.
Oh, he must have been well prepared for this exact scenario.
Oh, the
or
bow,
he wouldn't
though.
have dared to be so openly hostile.
She left the bow.
All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me.
One thing's for sure, we won't let him get away with this.
The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either. What are they trying to hide?
What secrets do you have under your hat? Oh, I get to do a thing! Oh.
The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves. From the way Dugier acted, he must have known from the beginning that we wouldn't be able to find any evidence. But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat?
Oh, the hair clip.
I have an idea, but...
What a coincidence, so do I. Avis didn't take off her hat to draw attention to her head. She did so to remove her hair clip.
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avis didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed.
Smart girl.
Let me take a look.
Clever girl. Tinkers with the hair clip.
I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
Oh. Oh. Weird.
Paimon's lost again.
Is he injecting them with something?
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing?
He is injecting. Oh my gosh!
Dark liquid is leaking out of the gem.
Good lord, he's injecting them with things.
And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
The gem uses a container for a type of liquid.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
So are there other emotional concentrations? Like, is there liquid happiness? Liquid sadness? Is that what the primordial waters are, or liquid sadness?
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
So with this infused thorn...
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain.
Oh my gosh!
The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life.
That's weird. That's
Agony,
gross.
Desolation and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified.
He's an evil man.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away.
Oh gosh.
We can't let Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
How? You know, I will say, a lot of places in this game have been dark, but Fontaine, above and beyond, has been the darkest. Like, legitimately. If we getting real. Uh-oh.
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Elimini. Elimini.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
So gross. Oh, God.
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They didn't pull the thorn out?
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain.
I no longer want to be a part of the Society.
Let's go check out the other areas, too.
The hat is not worth it. He just saunters over there. What you doing, buddy? Papers are actually outdated, but they look brand new. It seems like no one has ever flipped through them. If you look closely, even the creases are almost identical. They don't seem to have been formed naturally through reading.
Hey, come here. Have a look at this.
Okay.
This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf. The colors of the covers are completely different, though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
Let's see. Make it look like the bookshelf's been added to and maintained.
Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too. Huh.
I mean, they were probably being forced to say that, Paimon. A base basket. A bucket.
Look at what I found.
That red thing? This is
a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members.
That explains why they're so terrified.
Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow. And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake. And perhaps it's better to do less. Or to not do anything at all. Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Oh. Is that right?
Uh-oh.
They're gone? That could only mean...
Put a lot of effort into building a front.
Indeed. As long as he allowed Society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort,
oh,
he must be in Dujier's
I was gonna
pocket.
say, he's probably in on it. He can tell us where the real headquarters are.
I'm of the same mind. Let's go.
Let's go.
You too, follow me.
All right. Above, right? Yeah. Up here? No. Here? No. Here? Yes. Oh.
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me, and has fled to seek his protection. Let's keep heading down. There are some abandoned areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters. We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find that turncoat. Let's go. We can take this path. You guys take the other.
All right. We're going this way? Why are you walking so slow, man? Come on. Risley. Okay, there we go. I was like, hello? We're investigating something. He's just moseying along. What do you see? I don't see anything. Okay.
Look! There's a fallen guard over there! Paimon sees some society members too!
After them.
After them.
Run!
I got you, I got you. No, get back here! Get back here! Get back here! I'll go after that one, I guess. Well, we ran him into the guard, so that works. Oops, sorry.
Blasted guards.
Oh, Risley got the other guy. I see him in the back.
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
Dugier.
Come on! It's time to talk! Can't you see that he's trying to help?
By punching you?
I will take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out sentences.
But Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen him pass through a large drainage pipe.
Now that's more like it.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
It's dungeon time. I think this is always my favorite part of the good story quests, because you get to go and do a dungeon with them. Time to punch things. Ooh, I remember this. Well, it's good to know that they actually turned this into a place. Ooh, Dugier's Kingdom. Based on the investigation and preliminary conjecture, the goons of the Bray Society and their victims should be gathered deep within this place. Dugier must be expecting trouble and has prepared a suitable welcome gift. As such, extensive preparations should be made. Undertake. I can't. Oh, okay. Before entering. Okay. I'll bring Coco just in
We'll need a
case.
strategy.
I'll bring her just in case. For heals.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds. There are usually guards on patrol here. It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well.
Oof.
Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
How do you know your current guards haven't been bought? Kaboom. A ladder. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting he's technically a catalyst user. He's just another punchy catalyst user like Hazo. Look at his cute little weapon. I love it. Uh-oh.
A moment, please. Not bad. Settle down.
Settle down. Ha ha ha.
Silence.
Bam.
Be sanctified. Let's begin. Have a safe trip.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, are you okay?
You have a mustache.
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
Oh.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dugier really prepared for everything.
Yeah, he did.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing. Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
It's a diary. Dear diary.
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission.
Ooh.
5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings. Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
He's not a nice man,
To
Paimon.
obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however. And so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dugier's slaves.
The whole thing is an affront to human dignity.
Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem. She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
That's called food aversion.
Is that the best example you could come up with? Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress. The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm.
He's so he tries to be so eloquent with his words. It's very entertaining.
Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, I'm angry, apparently. I vow to never run away. I vow not to speak without permission. I vow to remain I vow to remain conscious while being censured. There, typo. I vow to earnestly carry out any order given to me by Master Dugier. I vow to actively denounce any behavior of my fellow society members who undermine the society's unity. I vow to voluntarily accept a 4th degree or higher punishment should I violate any part of my oath. Handwritten, creased and handwritten sloppy, written by a state of extreme distress. Signed at the end with a fingerprint rather than the signature, judging by the mark. Oh, it certainly doesn't appear to have been made with a gentle pigment like that of an ink pad. Oh my gosh! Blood brothers. Can I go in the water? Yay, money. Hey, I have primogens. Ooh, oh, puzzles. I love puzzles. That's a lot of guards.
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place. But the door's been locked. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many society members as possible. You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out
those
some other
movements.
Spots.
So stiff.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all. Forget it. Paimon's just gonna do some trial and error.
Paimon, stop! Alright. Do I punch it? Rotate device, shine beam. Oh! Understood.
Whoa! It's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? Look, the other side's open! Let's go.
I see. This is... I remember the puzzles that were like this. I'm still so angry. Oh, I can't... Oh, okay. Ow! I didn't think it was that far down. Sorry, Risley. You're good, buddy. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I honestly thought it was water. Uh-oh. Ah, slimes!
A moment, please.
Right here, right now.
Into the wind.
Yeah. Is it because he's below a certain HP?
Don't run away now. It's starting to get a little chilly.
Ooh.
Bow your head.
I like it when he says that line.
Right here, right now.
Let the mighty be humbled. Justice is blindsided.
Emerge, right here, right now.
Let's begin.
Come here, you. Ah.
Emerge. Right here.
Silence!
Take that. Hydro pump in your face. I'm gonna heal him. This poor guy. Like, I don't like characters that sacrifice their own HP to heal, but I do appreciate that he has at least, like, some self-healing. Bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum bum ba-dum. Hey! Whoa.
It's so high. We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
I highly doubt
Activate
that.
the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see if that changes anything.
Do I have a... Oh.
Ooh, the water level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top.
What is that thing beside him? Yeah. Okay. Woohoo! I forgot that he was a Fontaine character. He just straight out of the water. Whee! Graceful mermaid dive.
A moment, please.
What is that thing next to me? I don't know what that purple thing is.
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Was he keeping them just in the hanging
Rescue the ones who got left behind,
cages?
though. Every person counts. Hey, it's all right now. You can leave this place.
No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to leave again. Don't get close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not bad people.
This is horrible.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
Avis and Fussier are still in danger.
All right. Let's search for an exit first.
Oh, can't even talk to her. I'm so hungry. Please give me something to eat. I'm begging you. Don't pass me a note. Are you trying to get us killed? Please, I'm hungry. So hungry. I'll report you if you keep this up. It's almost time for the inspection. Straighten up. So hungry. So hungry. So hungry. What follows is a constant repetition, with the handwriting becoming increasingly faint, failing to convey anything of use. The bottom half of the note is severely damaged and has a dirty shoe print on it. Looks like whoever wrote this has been taken away. Well. That is something. Can I get to you? She's just kind of there. Huh. Dear Lauren, my sweetest daughter, I have no choice but to say goodbye to you in this way. Since our separation, not a moment goes by when I do not wish that I could leave the fortress of Meropide as soon as possible and come back to you. To go back to being the father you looked up to most. Perhaps I'm the only one who naively believes that sinners are forgiven. The moment one is headed into sentence, they are already dead, leaving only a husk of flesh that must atone. Nobody shows compassion for the flesh. It is utterly filthy and utterly worthless. Don't make the wrong choices, Lauren. Don't do bad things. Live a beautiful life. So your best is to become a better you. Try to embrace all the brightest things in this world. Don't leave any regrets behind like I did. Do not try speaking to me. Nobody here can be trusted. They're all monsters with human faces, with not the slightest shred of decency, constantly starving beyond measure. Stay far, far away from this place. No matter how you feel inside about a father like me, I still want you to know I wish I could see you, and that I love you very much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for these people. Oh, now I have 3 limiting devices. I don't know what I'm doing with them. Oh.
This seems to be something like a console.
This is a surveillance terminal. The information collected by the surveillance ports we found previously will be sent here. I'm sure Dugier really enjoyed sitting here and making his people dance like puppets on strings.
Oh, that makes Paimon even angrier!
It's as it should.
This seems to be something.
This is a survey. I'm sure Dugier.
Oh,
Interesting that I can't do anything with it. I did it!
The door's open. Huh. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
Salis?
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Oh.
Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here.
Me!
Let's go back. We have unfinished business, do we not? That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area.
Please
Don't
bring
forget
the
to
lock.
bring these
Yeah,
along.
I was like, please bring the locked things. I want to see if there are actual animations. Like, are they actually going to help these people? They're actually helping these people. Wow. See, you could ignore this completely and just go do the rest of the quest. Aw. I'm glad that they're actually helping them.
Time to go.
I think I've really investigated everything that's in here, though. Help this person. Hey, guys. Guys, forgot one. Can you help this person over here? You gonna help this guy? Hello? Wait, you haven't gotten everybody. What about this guy? What's your name, sir? My friends, you're forgetting. There's another person over here. Hi, there's a person that's like still stuck in the cell. Can you please go help him? No? Okay. I guess that's fine. Oh, good. She is. Thank you for going back to get him. Like how she's waited to go separately. Just letting you know, there's this guy still trapped in here. Aww. Interesting. Yeah, there's just this a whole extra set of animations that you could just ignore and continue the quest.
Time to go.
But they bothered to animate. Thank you for saving everybody. All right. It's puzzle time. Okay, so I need to move. Do all of them have to be lit? I win. I'm so good at puzzles. Look at me go. I'm taking these with me just in case I need them. That's so creepy. Like just that image there of the cages hanging down and the lighting and the smoke. Ooh, that's a lot of people. And Gardamex.
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules.
Oh my gosh, he's in like an Iron Maiden.
Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause.
Oh my goodness.
Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores.
Dolores?
Of course. You will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again and again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
Oh my goodness. We gotta end this man.
Thistle. I'm sorry.
Don't do it, madam.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure.
Oh no.
Oh, shut your wretched mouths! When did I give you permission to speak? My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
Oh my gosh.
That's enough, Dugier.
Yeah, get him.
Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Yeah. What he said.
Is that His Grace?
Oh, Risley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick.
He's looking at him.
Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
So traumatic.
Stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice!
I mean, that's what he is.
Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved. And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your cushy life?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency.
Yeah,
The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free.
The darkness in their heart. Darkness within darkness awaits you, Wriothelsey.
They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds.
Get him. Point.
But you're
Point.
destroying their spirits with fear,
Yeah.
taking their freedom away so that they'll become
His
slaves who
smile.
will never again feel or think.
He's like, I don't give a darn what you're saying, boy.
And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
Ooh.
He's really mad.
He is really mad. That was a good line read, Joe. Honestly, he's been keeping it in until now.
You think me arrogant, Wriothelsey? Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world.
Ooh, I like that. The voice actors are going ham. I love it when they go ham in the stories. This one, they went really ham. They went really ham in New Valette's story too. And the other story, like Ito's, was good. Like they went real ham in that one too. I like it. I like when they're just like, just go, be free, be free.
Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey.
Oh my gosh. Calm down, sir. Oh, that
Had
was
you been
very
just
slow.
one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
Really long.
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. Punch, punch. Punch, punch time. Punch, punch time.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Emerge.
Oh god.
Right here.
Bow your head.
The wind knows me.
Let's begin. Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Ah!
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Silence.
Ow, my face.
Rest and rebuild.
Into the wind.
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
A moment, please.
Ow.
Get a little chilly. Bow your head.
Oh, I was expecting more. I wanted to fight more. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene! Oh! Get him, buddy. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
If
Well,
you
this-
think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Ooh!
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you get treated like one.
Oh, he thinks he's so cool! Punch him. Ooh!
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind.
Ooh!
Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check.
Ooh!
But if
the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood.
Ooh. The guards rescue the society members who have been imprisoned at the true headquarters. Wowie! Wriothesley spends much time with each member, comforting them and extending his personal apologies. Aww. Following that, he makes arrangements for follow-up medical care and cleanup work. Look at him! Upstanding citizen! And thus does the Beret Society debacle truly come to an end. Or does it?
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
You were doing important things.
No, not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day.
Oh, where did you get the rock?
I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done.
Where did you get the rock?
I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress.
You sound more serious than usual.
Even I wouldn't be able to find humor in a situation like this.
So, do you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Put him in the ring.
Oh, Dugier? I've already got an idea.
Put him in the ring.
For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh? Why?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way.
How cruel.
He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments.
Welp.
I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
I suppose this is the kind of punishment that only the fortress can mete out.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon.
You offend me. You wound
Anyway,
me.
Jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to take care of, so how about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria. We should have a better handle on things by then.
Skips time.
No, Paimon's had enough of that.
No, Paimon, shut up.
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Oh yeah, special deluxe meal. I'm gonna sit in his chair while I wait. All right, we. Yeah, but I have many questions. The main question I have is, where did they get the dark fear water? Aqua Dolores? Is that what they called it? How did they know how to use it? Because they've been smuggling it in. So are they working with the but why would the Fatui want to have that? I don't know. Where would the Fatui find that? Oh, did I? I think I went too far. It's what he deserves. Whoop. Hi. Oh, wow. Look at that spread.
Ah, you're here.
There's a whole lasagna.
Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind her for sure.
You say that as if I haven't been feeding you or something.
That's not what Paimon meant at all. Wriothesley, you got what Paimon meant, right?
I'm a little confused, actually.
There's a whole there's like a grilled cheese sandwich over there. There's a steak.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns.
Well, that's good.
Which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation list.
You sure got everything taken care of, Wriothelsey.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
Is that a giant thing of garlic bread? That garlic bread is as big as my head. I have a question. I have many questions for you, actually.
Please, go ahead.
Your flashbacks when you picked up the gem. I'd rather know about that.
Ah, that's a bit of a long story.
Please share.
I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child.
That's right, he's an orphan.
I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children. They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
Oh.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale.
Oh my gosh.
All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile.
Oh my gosh.
I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles.
What does that explain, Lumine? What does that explain?
Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy.
Oh, why he was
lied
upset.
to
Okay.
satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all.
But like, were they eventually put in jail?
But I did.
Did you put them in? Oh. Oh. Is that why you're in jail?
So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
Oh. I didn't know what he was gonna say, but I don't think I was expecting murder. Okay. Well, we've learned something today. Okay. Same, Paimon. Oh, I see. You killed them. Okay.
My methods were extreme, yes. But I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem.
Okay.
My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved.
I honestly, yeah, I don't know what to say.
It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it.
Right, it happened long ago.
The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Oh.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Oh, it's a vis and facade. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
We came here on impulse today, because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
I have a feeling I know what it is, but I don't want to say it.
It's...
Aww.
I'd like to be wedded to Avis at the fortress.
Is he gonna have Pishini Weenie?
You're getting married?
I sounded just like Paimon and I had the same inflection.
Yeah, we we met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap.
It was very romantic.
But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed after
Oh,
this incident.
oops.
We've come to believe that we've found the one for the rest of our lives.
I didn't mean to speed through that first one. I accidentally pressed the button, but that he's very touched. I appreciate that.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either.
Forsake.
But we're still both prisoners. And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory.
I think it'd be cute.
So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before.
Now's the time to
no reason to
yeah,
say no.
it's like now's the time
I'll
to
help you
start.
make the arrangements. If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
Aww.
We can't thank you enough, Your Grace. We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
Yeah, we've already made tons of special memories here. So now it'd be too hard to leave.
Cute.
And we have full confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah. I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
Cute. Duh. Well, that was a cute way to end it. Where'd he go? Where'd they go? I want to go to the wedding. I want to attend the wedding. Oh, well. Oh, no. I definitely don't judge him for what he did. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think that's why Neuvillette, like, gave him the position that he did. Because he, you know, he mentioned about pulling strings and everything like that, so... He's like, I worked hard to get him that position. Yeah. Well, that was a good one. Honestly, I enjoyed that. It was dark as all get out. But it was good.